Yo, welcome back. It's another painting video and my reaction to said painting video. But this piece, let me give you all the backstory to it. It's basically how I see my soul. Like when I meditate and I envision what energy I am, it's what I see. It sounds crazy, but it is what it is. Let me show y'all. Yeah. So basically this is the piece and we're gonna get into what it's like making a piece like that, how long it took me, the process, my thoughts going into it, leaving it, and yeah, let's just get into the video. Shall we? Let's watch. Basically, I always start my paintings with just freeze sketching something on the canvas, and this was a black canvas. I've never worked with a black canvas before, and it was kind of hard because some colors really do not want to stay on it. This one, Alzarian red, maybe red purple, I'm not sure, but I used it and it worked pretty well on the canvas. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, it looks beautiful, like that little, I don't know how to explain it, but it really makes it pop. Like it's something coming out of you, like boom, you know? Y'all know what I'm talking about, bro. Quit playing with me. But here I am just trying to figure out how to work with it. During the process of this painting, I tried different techniques that I've never used before, and they actually became techniques that I want to use more moving forward. And when it comes up, I'll tell y'all. But as for right now, it looks pretty clean. I don't know what came over me to blend it like that, but adding that little piece of light within the dark, money. Right there, I was just for that little corner, I never even had a thought process behind that little corner that I'm doing right now. But this one right here, this one was because I tried to use violet on it, and I was like, okay, violet's a little weird for the canvas. It doesn't really grasp it fully. So I was like, alright, so I should do something with it, right? That's the regular thought process. Why wouldn't I do something like that? And I think, was it right here? Yeah, I was like, alright, fuck it. So let's make it look like a wave crashing onto the beach. And that's basically what I'm doing right now and shit. The fact that oil painting lets you make water effects so easy is a cheat code. It's like a cheat code. If you ever want to make water effects and you're an artist, use oil paint or watercolor. Watercolor too, you could use that crazy for water effects. That's a little 4K tip. Even though I'm just a beginner, so don't really take it to heart, you feel me? Oh, and then I used gold paint for the first time. Actually, I tried to use it before, but it was such a hassle to work with. So I was like, you know what, fuck that shit, I ain't even finna use it. But I used it this time, and I tried instead of just brush strokes, I tried stippling it almost. And it came out pretty cool, I'm not even gonna lie. You can see the movement right there. It becomes such a thicker object, more grounded towards each other instead of just stroked out. But type shit. No. But it looks better like that for sure. After you dab it a little bit, it looks way better. I don't know. Gold oil paint is an interesting thing because it really shimmers. Once you see it in person, it shimmers so bright, and it's actual gold. So you know how it is. But you know how I do. This is just so interesting to watch back. And then I also did the little circle in it. But I used the same pigment, the same everything for that little circle. And then I tried pink right here. Pink is actually pretty fucking hard to work with on a black canvas for me personally. But I think this is when I started doing different little texturized with the brush, because it really you could add so much to it if you just move the brush in a certain way. I don't know when I started doing it. Did I start doing it there? Yeah, you can see me move the brush pattern right there. Basically, you just go like this, and it leaves a little river. It's a little river. It looks like a river. That's what I like to call it. I don't know what the proper term is, but it leaves a little river, a little ripple effect, and I like doing it. I did it with this red too. I think this is scarlet. I hope it's scarlet, because I'm a colorblind artist. Remember that. I really don't know what colors I'll be using. But I don't know. It's just it's so beautiful. See, you see what the fuck I'm talking about? And then I sprinkle some little lighter patches in there too, so just to make it pop. You feel me? You know what I'm talking about. But you see how it works and shit, bro. It's just, oh, this part. I think this part is we're starting to get into what I really enjoyed about painting this. Like, cause I was like, cause that whole left side, I had no clue what to do with. I was just like, you know what, let's just make it look like, I don't know, like on some, because like when I see myself, I see a lot of like freedom and a lot of like openness to it. And you know what's open? The air, the ocean, something like that. And that's what I try to capture to the best of my abilities. But maybe in like 5 years time, I'll like try to repaint something, repaint how I see my soul in that time. But for right now, this is how I see it. And it looks pretty beautiful to me, bro. Because like, I don't know. Oil painting is my favorite medium. And I think I threw down in how it looks. Because like that mix of like blue, green, blue, grayish, super fire, super pretty, super good. Oh, and this is when I started using yellow. Yellow is another one of those things that's hard to work with on a black canvas because like you can see past it, and that's something weird. You can see me doing like little texture things right there. I didn't end up doing those texture things like in that sense, but I did end up doing it like vertically, not horizontally, vertically. I did them. You can see me try to do them right there. Okay, yeah, you can see me try to do that. It's almost like God rays. I don't know how to explain it, but it's almost like rays of sunshine coming down. That's what I was going for, but to each his own. And then I added the dot inside that one too. For this part, I just did like a little connecting piece. I didn't really like try to like do anything spicy with it, but again, little connecting piece. It is what it is. We do what we do. This whole process took me probably like 2 weeks. And I think that's the longest process I've done for a painting so far. It's also like the biggest painting I've done to date. But the next painting I'm doing is 2 feet by 3 feet. So be on the lookout for that one. That one's going to be a crazy video to watch. And it's going to be acrylic. It's not going to be oil. So it's going to be something a little different. You feel me? But yeah, that little connector piece, I didn't really try to do anything like too crazy with it. But this is where I did the void. Like, see, people have this like negative connotation to the word void. Like, if you have a void within yourself, that doesn't mean like you're empty. That means that there's a lot more that you could fill. Like, you could fill yourself up with a lot of like passion, a lot of like fun, a lot of like enjoyment in life and shit. Having a void doesn't mean you're like shut off. You know what I'm talking about? Like, I feel like everybody has a void, but it's up to you how to decide. Is it the void that's gonna just stay empty forever, or are you gonna try and fill it with like the things you love out of life? You know, you feel me? For me personally, I fill my void up with the things I enjoy out of life, spending time with my friends, my family, the people that I love and shit, creating beautiful things. That's what I do personally, because like I'd rather look at shit positively than look at shit negatively. Like, that's just not my thing and shit. But yeah, that little void looks beautiful and shit. Like, I don't know, it's just so captivating. Because that gray and that gradient, and I put a little black in there too and shit. And I signed it with my fingerprint. Because I'm never going to sell this painting. This painting's forever going to stay in the collection. Oh, you can see the movement. You can see the movement. Look at this. Look at this. And then right here, I try to give it like a little like, I guess like wind. Visual wind. But for me personally, it's really hard to capture actual things. So I try to just capture like concepts. I do pretty well at it, but actual things like people and like places and shit like that, I can't capture it because I'm a photographer, so I'd rather just take the photo. But the things that I can't make real, or the things that I can't snap, I'd rather make them real out of my brain and shit. You know what I mean? That's why I do what I do. That's why I cannot do realism. I just can't do it. It'll take me way too much time to learn, and I'd rather not. I have a camera. But realism is realism, I guess. People like it. You see, like, it's like engulfing itself within itself. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but that's what this piece feels like. It's engulfing itself. And then I use gold again for the little like yin yangs, like inner circle. And it looks so pretty like that. Like, I really like it. $2 weeks for this painting, man. 2 weeks. And then as soon as I finished this, I got sick in the worst way possible. Like, I was literally sick for like a week. I had this video done for so long, I just couldn't bang it out because I was sick. But like, I'm so glad that I got it done. I'm doing this now. Like, look at that. That gold is just like so soft. Like, when you do brush it in and don't just dab it, it looks so soft and shimmery. It's almost like a warm hug, if I'm being honest. Look at that shit, bro. It kind of looked like a Pepsi logo, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not really good at like doing shapes. Like, I can't do a perfect circle. Like, that shit is impossible. I'd rather just trace a circle and then do that. But I didn't do that for this piece. I just tried to make it work the best I could. And I got down there, got nitty gritty, popped the titty, and look at this. We litty bars. I don't know why I did that. I'm sorry, y'all. But just look at how it is and shit, bro. Like, that's just type shit. Look at that. Look at that. Nah, that's technique, bro. For a beginner, I think I did pretty well and shit. Especially since I'm in like my first month of painting. Not my first month, my first year. That's the video and shit, bro. And this is the painting. Like, I'm glad y'all watched it all the way through. If you could drop a like, drop a like. If you could drop a comment, drop a comment. If you could drop a sub, drop a sub. But it's been 4K. It's another painting with 4K video. And thank y'all for watching, bro. Appreciate y'all. Peace.